did they help you, and how could it help other people?
Right. There's a bit of a stigma with these kind of things, right? I'll be full and frank. Whenever you leave the military, you go to a resettlement office and you think, you're not going to help me. You're just going to tell me how to write a CV, maybe point me on a few courses, and that'll be the end of it. But there's a psychological aspect to it as well, because when you leave the military, you think, am I good enough? Do any of my skills translate to anything that you guys are giving me? And when I left, they didn't. Now they do. And they actually wow, you're a veteran, you did all this. Before, they didn't give a toss. I went to the job centre when I first left the military, and I said to the lady, right, I've never been in here before. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. I think I'm going to have to retrain because I don't have any skills. And she says, so you haven't been looking for work? I'm like, well, not yet. No, I need to know what I need to do. And she goes, well, I suggest you go get looking for work now, don't you? And she was very abrupt, to the point that I just walked out. I didn't even claim any job seekers, and I've never claimed it ever since, even when things have been tough, because that woman was vile. And I can see how people struggle when they leave, because they need to know how to function in society. And little things like that, giving you the confidence to say, all right, my skills match up to this role. That's what they do over there. They help you see how it's relatable and just talk you off that little mind block you've put up, that wall of, I'm not good enough. I've not got the same skills as somebody the same age as me. Of course you don't. They've been doing whatever they've been doing while you've been off doing something else. Well, when you were up at 3:00 in the morning, putting a fire out, they were out partying with their mates doing a line of coke. You've got you've got real life experience, and you've got more common sense, and you can deal with crises much better than they can. If someone's house catches fire, normally you panic and freak out. You got somebody with military training, they deal with a crisis then and there, and they get everybody out. It's that kind of automatic behaviour, and it comes from military training. It comes from keeping calm in a crisis and knowing how to deal with it. And just, I don't know, some people are really good to stuff like that. And never mind being in the military. But some people just, I don't know, the washing machine breaks down or the freezer breaks and they're on the phone to mummy and daddy straight away. You don't have that as a military wife. You don't have that in the Navy. You don't have that middle of the ocean when the phone doesn't work. So that's the skills you get, So when you speak to Annette and over there, she's like, it's totally normal for I'm ex-Navy, so I say RAN. It's not the official term, but that's what everybody calls you. It's totally normal for, an ex-RAN to maybe in about a million different jobs and in and out, and it's like a self-esteem thing coupled with the normal, but mum, wife, chief cook and bottle washer sort of situation, she just helps you see that why shouldn't you have the job? I got told I have to have a career or a family. I was like, sod that, I'm having both. So that was my attitude. And it's been that attitude ever since. If I wanted to have a million kids and have an amazing job, that's what I'm going to have.